local legend around these parts that's providing a lot of opportunity for the next generation of up-and-coming surfers as we are kicking off the elimination round of competition here on Saturday. Waves are pumping.
Slipping into that third place position, she can kind of go a little bit under the radar, and she's got her opening wave here.
Katie starting to dance down the line here at J-Bay, leaning into that snap just to continue her momentum down the line. Off the top there, flowing through that next section. Laying it down in the pocket again. Always unpredictable with her lines, and an unpredictable fall right there on her opening ride.
On Tahiti, and just really impressed with her, but loved this wave from Katie. I mean, just the flow and the connectivity that she had. A lot of speed down the line, and just the body awareness, adjusting with every maneuver to make sure that she's ahead of it and keeps that speed.
I mean, it felt like the easiest turn she had in front of her. She was the one that got caught. Maybe, you know, sometimes you think, oh, I already made this wave, lose the attention just a touch. Because this waves previously were so much more dynamic, so much harder to do. The wave was kind of running down the line, this beautiful carve that she cuts it short right there, but a lot of rail in it. And then she, all of a sudden, she hits so much. Sorry, we'll get back to that after this wave from Sarah.
S.Baum just up and out.
But I think for surfers like her, I think it's smart of her to just catch a few waves.
S.Baum rolling in and getting out in front. Redirects the rail. Starting to rush down the line. A lot of speed, but the wave continues to keep her behind, so she'll have to step off.
More explosive surfing from her.
And also C.Simmers on her best wave so far, Jesse.
Yeah, smaller wave. Let's catch up on what happened here. A little bit of downtime. She just reads the wave very well. Usually takes her time, starts to run, connects with the lip nicely. So much speed down the line. Beautiful open carve. Just the speed that she carries is very impressive, but that wave kind of running out in front of.
Yeah, interesting to just try one out in your heat as we look what S.Baum did during the catch-up with Felipe, Rosie.
Yeah, found this really nice medium-sized wave, and I think this is what she needed. Just something to kind of settle those nerves, wash off the jitters, and get a couple turns under her belt. Trying to find the timing on this one. She's kind of going through the motions on this wave. It steepens up right there. That was a nice turn. But it definitely feels like this is one of those waves that's going to settle her into this heat, and just beauty.
C.Simmers loving the beauty of this wall, starting to build down the line. Higher line approach now down to the bottom. Laying the rail down on that first turn. Always creative, always smooth. How was that? Down carve to set up for another beautiful snap in the pocket. And she'll actually lose her line for a moment. Getting distracted with what's out the back now. Looks like she's refocusing on this end wall starting to build. Hitting it off the lip. It's starting to race down the line, and she will step off. From the takeoff, looking smooth, Jesse.
Yeah, you know, the thing that catches my eye is just the freedom that she carries, and she's like reads the wave very well. She's never really catching up to it. Stays ahead of it when she needs to, and then she applies pressure when the wave gives the opportunity. That was a beautiful down carve. Another one, but that wave kind of went out to sea a little bit. I think you mentioned that, Rosie, on the Leo and Griffin's heat. Like those bigger sets that sometimes they swing wide and they'd have a weird angle, but they doubled up, and she gets one more crack at the top. Maybe mistimed just a touch on that wave and then decided not to finish, but she's definitely going to better that 4.17 with this beautiful down carve that she had when the wave gave her the opportunity.
And something I need to give Katie props for is just you're still seeing that little bit of wind chatter up the face of the wave, and she really cuts through all of that without compromising her style and keeps the speed through the maneuvers. It's so easy to kind of safety it and like burn off the speed, but she's just flowing through the bumps on the face. Keep that engagement on the wave.
S.Baum just up and down on that wave behind C.Simmers. Look 180 degrees to see the finish. One of the fastest, longest waves on the planet. C.Simmers enjoying her time in this matchup. Just working on reading the points, but keeping it smooth. She can get away with a lot on this wave. Snaps it off the top, and now kind of styles her way to the kick out. The pressure of these elimination rounds on a wave that you'd expect her to completely dominate. But she had the heat with Lakey Peterson in the opening round, who is the reigning champ of the event.
Yeah, Lakey surfed incredibly well, and we just seeing Katie go through the motions there. You have expectations of this well as you watch Sarah on this one.
Sarah on the backhand, big opportunity to crush that section. Doing a great job there as she will step off. Just a one maneuver section for S.Baum.
Which wasn't the case. It was a very good turn. For me personally, my favorite turn that she's done so far in this heat. Up and vertical. Just stomped on the back foot a little bit too much and didn't generate the projection down the line.
Will be C.Simmers reseeded into the quarterfinals, as she still has a chance to clinch a spot in the final 5 here at Jeffreys Bay.